Friday, maybe Friday before last, I can't remember now. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I decided, since we got the car put together, let's take it out for an open practice again, just to shake it down, make sure everything's kosher. So, the first, well, mind you, I go to make one lap around this track and it starts pouring down rain, and I'm slipping and sliding everywhere, so I couldn't pull out. It rained for like 45 minutes, so we sat there, yada yada yada. They rolled the track back in, all that stuff. The track was doo-doo. It was a muddy mess, and I made 5 very horrendous laps, and as soon as I got done with those, I pulled off the track. I went around and pulled back on the track to redeem myself. And this car did so good my second time around the track. I moved up a little bit. It's a huge learning curve for me. You know, I moved up a little bit, got out of the slick stuff, and it hooked up and went on. I got some in-car footage, but every now and then, when you're driving it into the turns, it would lose oil pressure. It would drop down to like 10 pounds of oil pressure. I didn't think anything of it. I'm not running a Kevco pan or anything like that. I'm running a factory oil pan, so I'm assuming that was the problem with that. But at the end of that last session, I was getting ready to pull off. The car starts running awful. The oil pressure light comes on and it stays on, and as soon as I crest the top of the track to pull off, it dies and will not fire back up. Thank God Dusty was there, and thank the Lord some random fella on a 4-wheeler was there to help me push that car back up on the trailer, because I wasn't pushing that thing up there. I gotta get a winch. But anyway, brought it home, found out that my spark plugs have the little screw-on caps on them. One of those came off. My plug wire came off. I'm assuming that's why it was running really bad. The car was overheating. Found out that it was a little low on water. I found out that the top of the water pump is leaking a little bit. The timing chain cover is leaking oil. I need to put on a racing oil pan. I replaced the spark plug. The car runs good now. And my seat come loose also in the middle of the practice session. My seat started shifting on me, so I unbolted everything and realized that they cut the whole seat mount out of it and put it down on the floor. So since I had to take the seat out, I'm gonna go ahead and redo all that stuff so I can use the right pads instead of having to sit on a 3-inch thick cushion that puts my head way above the full containment bars and all that good stuff. So there's work to be done, and there's a lot more work to be had. But all of that sealing of the intake and valve covers that me and Dad worked our butts off on held up, finally. Didn't leak oil there. And then when it did blow oil this time, it didn't blow nearly as much as it has been. So I consider that a win. Granted, there is a lot of work to be done. Now, Dusty has come over, and we've been working on the Nova. So I'll have some videos coming up of getting the Nova back on the track for old Dusty, old boy Dusty. Getting him in a race car. It's going to take a while, but a lot of good stuff to be done there. But as for now, we're heading over to Cody Hill's shop, pure pony driver of the 03 car, and we're gonna go play around a little bit tonight. I'm not taking mine out, obviously. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do to it, but that ain't gonna stop us from having a good time. So let's do this thing. Right, made it to Fort Payne Motor Speedway. sandy, rocky, one lane, shallow banked. It's going to be quite the adventure. I don't know where Cody ran off to. I guess he's up registering somewhere, but the old pony car seems to be set on kill tonight. Let's take a look here. This ought to be pretty fun, huh? Not much driving to do out there. Alright, so we drew a 7 on a pill draw. Not real sure where that's going to start us. Somewhere inside. Something. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of good cars here tonight at a track that we haven't been to in about 2 years. Alright, we're heading out for hot laps. So far we're the second row inside for pony features. Adjustment to be made somewhere. We'll have to see what our driver says, because that was not what we were hoping for. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be a little irritated about that, but car racing. We'll figure it out. Okay, so word from our driver is we need to tighten the car up. Maybe. The track is a little dusty. Ain't a whole lot of bike going on there. And everybody else is having the same problem, as you can see in the video. Tried to run the top side. Nah, no bite nowhere. Welcome to Sandy Mountain, one lane Fort Payne. But I'm gonna run the heat race with the current setup. See if it the track changes any. It's a good setup in it right now, but obviously not for this place. Gonna run the heat race with this setup. If it doesn't work out in the heat race, we'll change it for the feature. We got a tire going low on the right rear too. We'll probably swap that out, but this is just not a good track tonight, let me tell you. Well, after about an hour delay, we're finally going out for heat races. Starting second row inside, behind some pretty good cars, it looks like, on a not very good track. So let's see how it does.
Lost blood. Don't know what's going on.
Lost brakes.
Car's loose.
Car's loose. What else?
Don't accelerate.
Can't drive?
Can't drive.
Ain't got no brakes in it. Pedal goes to the floor. We ain't gonna get nowhere like that. Not on this track anyway. I stand corrected. It was not brakes. It was clutch. Ain't got no clutch. So we got a clutch now. Made another small adjustment. Let's see if we can get this thing to bite in the feature. It is not a track that we're used to. It is awfully slick out there. So, made a call, got some advice. See if this does it any better. Got to get in it with the throttle control. We'll see how she does. Bombers will be running. We got a while to go before we get back out there. Ain't that right, Bubba? What do you say about it?
I got sand everywhere.
Got sand?
Ready to go home.
Got sand everywhere. You're ready to go home. Welcome to Fort Payne, Alabama. Sandiest racetrack this side of the Rockies. Features coming up, starting 4th row inside. How do you feel about it, Cody? Not too good? Be alright. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Tell them just do it. It is currently 1/2 a freckle. No, I'm just kidding. It's midnight. And we're getting ready to stage for the feature finally. Everybody's tired. Oh boy, looking sleepy. Plan is, as soon as the feature's over, just drive the car straight on the ramp and Kita Te Caveron. We're out of here. This place, it is one caution after another here. No driving room. So, just doing what we can. We're ready to go home. We're kind of hungry actually. That might be the first stop. Maybe Waffle House, McDonald's. I don't know. What do you guys like to eat after a race? We're always Waffle House people. I feel like that's kind of a thing. It's lightning everywhere. Oh, pure ponies to the station here. Gotta go.
No, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. They ain't gonna fall out now, by God. That's what I'm talking about.
about to come through the floorboard. Well, we had a good run. It's my fault. Check your before you go racing.
Well, I guess that's it tonight. No clutch again. Flywheel, something vibrates, something come loose. I don't know. The car seemed to handle a little bit better than that dry slick. He's driving the heck out of it. See what the end car says about it. But top 3. We were hoping for a top 5, and I'm pretty sure he could have held a top 3. But it's all part of racing, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna load it up, get out of here. Not the way we hope to finish the night, but at least we finished it, kinda. Car's not wrecked.